Hi everyone, welcome to R2Prof. Today we are going to discuss how to handle probability distributions in R. In the first half, we will focus on four major discrete probability distributions that include binomial, negative binomial, hypergeometric, and Poisson. R has built-in functionality for working with these distributions, making cumulative probability tables unnecessary if you know a few simple commands. For each probability distribution in R, there are four associated functions: to generate random observations from the distribution, to calculate the probability mass function for discrete random variables, to calculate the values of the cumulative distribution function CDF, and to calculate the percentiles of the distribution. These functions follow a standard naming convention in R. Here's how the naming convention works. In R, probability distribution function follows a specific naming convention where the prefix denotes the type of the function and the suffix represents the distribution name. Here are the four main prefixes used. R stands for generating random numbers from the specified distribution. D stands for calculating the probability density or mass function. P computes the cumulative probability distribution. And Q returns the quantile function, that is the inverse of the cumulative distribution. The suffix is the name of the distribution, such as binom for binomial distribution, n-binom for negative binomial distribution, hyper for hypergeometric distribution, poise for Poisson distribution. So for example, to generate random binomial observations, we will use the function r-binom. Now let's move on to continuous distributions. We will cover three commonly used continuous distributions that include uniform, normal, and exponential. As with discrete distributions, R provides built-in functions for working with these continuous distributions, and the same four functions apply. The suffixes follow the same logic as before based on the distribution name in R. To learn more about specific distributions, R provides detailed documentation. For example, to access documentation for the uniform distribution, you can type $RUNIF in the R console. This brings up a table with all the details about the arguments used in RUNIF function. Similarly, to access documentation for the normal and exponential distributions, you can type $RNORM and $REXP in the R console, which will provide the relevant arguments information for those functions. And that's it for this video. We have covered how to handle both discrete and continuous probability distributions in R using simple commands. Remember, the key is to know the four standard functions for each distribution, that is random generation, probability calculation, CDF values, and percentiles. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.